Hello friends, welcome to the online education. This is the lecture number 2 and subject was 503 physical chemistry and analytical chemistry. So friends, we will start at a new chapter conductometry and we will study about the conductance cell and some terms. So friends, we will study about today Kohl-Ross law. So we have studied about the Kohl-Ross law or Kohl-Ross rule. First of all, the conductance of an electrolyte solution depends on the number of ions and types of ions. Conductance of an electrolyte solution depends on the number of ions and types of ions. Conductance of electrolyte solution depends on the number of ions and types of the ions. So, strong electrolytes is completely ionized in the solution at any concentration. The strong electrolytes is completely ionized in the solution at any concentration. But weak electrolytes, but ionization of weak electrolyte is incomplete in the solution. But ionization of the weak electrolyte is incomplete in the solution. First of all, strong electrolytes is completely ionized in the solution at any concentration. At any concentration, strong electrolyte is completely ionized. But ionization of the weak electrolyte is incomplete in the solution. So, moreover, the ionization of the weak electrolyte is increased on dilution. So dilution process is increased. So weak electrolyte is completely ionized. First of all, weak electrolyte does not ionized or incomplete ionized in the solution. So increase the dilution rate. So weak electrolyte is completely ionized on increase the dilution. Thus, the conductance is also increased because of the increase the dilution rate. So increase the conductance. So electrolyte solution conductance is also increased. Now, according to the Kohl-Ross rule, at infinite dilution, all the positive and negative ions. According to Kohl-Ross rule, at infinite dilution, at infinite dilution position, all the positive and negative ions are independent to each other in the solution. All ions are independent to each other. Which type of ions? So positive and also negative ions. Positive and negative ions are independent to each other in the solution. So all the ions gives a contribution in the conductance of the solution. All ions are contribute to the conductance of the solution. So therefore, conductance at infinite dilution. So the conductance at infinite dilution, lambda infinitive, it is represented by the lambda infinitive. So it is equal to the sum of conductance of the positive ion, lambda positive and lambda negative. Second time, C, all the ions gives a contribution in conductance of the solution. So therefore, conductance at infinite dilution, lambda infinitive is equal to the sum of the conductance of the positive ion, lambda positive, and negative ion, lambda negative. So this is the formula of the lambda infinitive. Lambda infinitive is equal to lambda positive plus lambda negative. So the conductance at infinite dilution is sum to the conductance of positive ions and negative ion. Now, conductance at infinite dilution of some ions. Conductance at infinite dilution of some ions at 25 degrees Celsius temperature or room temperature. Conductance at infinite dilution of some ions at room temperature. Now we will see the first ion, H plus ion. H plus ion lambda infinitive value 350. Na plus sodium ion, lambda infinity value 50. NH4 plus and K plus also both are same value 73.5. Now Ag plus, this is the silver ion, 61.9 value. Lambda infinity value of the silver plus is 61.9. Now barium plus 2 ion, the lambda infinity value was 64. Mg plus 2 ion, magnesium plus 2 ion, the lambda infinity value was 53. Now some example of negative ion. First of all, chloride. Chloride ion has lambda infinity value 76. Second is hydroxide ion, and that's lambda infinity value was 198. Then after acetate ion, CH3COO minus. This is the acetate ion. And acetate ion lambda infinity value is 40.9. Then after nitrate NO3 minus, nitrate lambda infinity value was 75.5. And then after sulfate ion, and that lambda infinity value was 80. So this is the lambda infinity value of some ions at room temperature or 25 degrees Celsius temperature. So this is the Kohl-Ross rule or Kohl-Ross law. First of all, conductance of an electrolyte solution depends on the number of ions and types of ions. Then after, strong electrolytes is completely ionized in the solution at any concentration, but weak electrolytes does not ionized in the solution. So moreover, ionization of the weak electrolyte is increase on dilution. So that is ionization of the weak electrolyte increase the dilution. Then after, conductance is also increased because the dilution rate increase. So conductance rate is also increased. Therefore, according to Kohl-Ross rule, at infinite dilution, all the positive and negative ions are independent to each other. According to Kohl-Ross rule, at infinite dilution, all positive and negative ions are independent to each other in the solution. So all the ion gives the contribution in conductance of the solution. All ions gives a contribution in the conductance of the solution. Therefore, conductance at infinite dilution, lambda infinitive is equal to the sum of the conductance of the positive ion, lambda positive and lambda negative. So the formula of the lambda infinitive conductance infinite dilution, lambda infinitive is equal to lambda positive plus lambda negative. And this is the example of some ions at room temperature or 25 degree Celsius temperature of the conductance at a infinite dilution. Some example of ion of lambda infinitive value or conductance at infinite dilution, lambda infinitive. So lambda infinitive value of the ion, first of all, H plus 350 lambda infinitive value. Second is Na plus or sodium, that is lambda infinity value was 50. Second is NH4 plus or K plus, that is 73.5 value. And Ag plus, this is the silver ion, and that is lambda infinity value was 61.9. Then after Ba plus 2, barium, and that lambda infinity value was 53. Magnesium, Mg plus 2 ion, lambda infinity value is 76. Then after chloride ion, and then lambda infinity value was 198. Then after hydroxide ion, lambda infinity value was 40.9. Then after acetate ion, lambda infinity value was 75.5. And then after nitrate, that is value 75.5. And last sulfate, sulfate ion lambda infinity value is 80. So that is the value of the some ion at 25 degrees Celsius temperature at conductance of the infinite dilution. So this is the theory of the Kohl-Ross law.